In 1978, I was working as a reporter at the New Statesman magazine, about a mile down the road from here at the Old Bailey. And every morning I would walk down to the Old Bailey in the autumn of '78 with the chap I shared an office with, Duncan Campbell, he was called. And he was in the dock under the Official Secrets Act. And he had been arrested with two other people called Aubrey and Berry, so it was known as the ABC trial. And initially, it looked as if there might be a plea bargain, because this was farcical. They'd been found mainly in possession of allegedly secret documents, such as a postcard of the Post Office Tower, which is a prohibited place under the Official Secrets Act. Another thing that Duncan had in his files was a press release and a photo given to him by the Ministry of Defence press office at a press conference. The main purpose was they wanted him in jail, because Duncan, as I well knew from sharing an office with him, was an electronics whiz. He was brilliant at understanding phone tapping, surveillance. He understood more about it than the people doing the surveillance themselves. And as they explained to Duncan's lawyer, Jeff Robertson, when he said, couldn't we have a plea bargain, he said, no, the security services want Mr. Campbell away in prison for a very long time, and he could easily have been sent to 30 years. Especially when the trial opened here at the Old Bailey that summer, and the foreman of the jury transpired to be a member of the SAS, which didn't really bode well for Duncan's chances. Radical journalist on trial in the dock. Luckily, a friend of mine, Christopher Hitchens, went on telly and blurted out this fact in contempt of court, so they had to get rid of the jury and indeed the judge and start all over again. And the second time round, the judge and the jury thought the whole thing farcical, and it was chucked out effectively at the end. But for a brief period, there I was with my office mates in the dock at the Old Bailey, and the oddest thing of all about it was it didn't seem that odd, because so many strange things were going on in the 70s that it just seemed par for the course that you should suddenly find yourself sharing a room with a man who could be going to jail for 30 years for having a postcard of the Post Office Tower.